Welcome, welcome. Okay, good. Sometimes the phone doesn't want to Bluetooth connect, but all right, here we go. Gag Master Challenge number 9. Traffic cop. Interesting. Beauty salon. Okay. And, well, I already had obviousness. Traffic cop, beauty salon, indifference. I already had indifference. Deceiving expectation. Okay. So traffic cop, beauty salon, traffic cop. Oh, Lord have mercy. Beauty salon. And I want the exact wording here. Deceiving expectation. Okay. I have no idea what that means. Whew. So, tonight, we're going to try a new gimmick. I call it a gimmick, but it's just like a fun little something to help keep me out of trouble, obviously. Speaking of fun, I had a lot of fun with last night's Gag Master Challenge number 8. And that was because it was also the world premiere. The world premiere. I mean, it really was. But I'm laughing because, to my knowledge, there's only one person that's ever actually checked out this YouTube channel. The world premiere. They say what's that expression? It's a small world, it's a small world after all. So what the hell do we need 8 billion people for if you have one dedicated follower and you know who you are? I know who I am. I'm a dedicated follower of my follower. So anyway, so tonight we're going to do this little experiment. Wrigley's experiment gum style with creating a song, a Udio song. Gemma, are you ready, girl? To go along with the actual final cartoon gag. Right, Gemma? That's the plan, man. Let's see what we can do. So, traffic cop, beauty salon. Okay. You are here just in time to sabotage. I don't know what it is about Gemma. You couldn't resist, could you? You really couldn't resist. Gemma! Gosh. Oh my God, Gemma. Oh my God. You are so. Oh my God. Oh my God. Come on. Come on, Gemma. Oh my God. Gemma, I'm going to put you in lockdown if you keep this up. You're being bad. You are being so ornery. This is the first. You're so funny. Come here. Get some treats. Look, I got treats for you. Come here. Look. Get some treats. Come on. I saw you guys sneaking up on me. Come on. Come on, Munchkin. It's time for. I like how in the 1950s and 60s, a lot of the cartoonists, the old timer cartoonists, had this real kind of shorthand, abstract style of cartooning that captured the barest minimum, right, of detail. But yet you still knew what the things were that were being represented. So I'm going to kind of do that and see how that works. Because there's no point in being alive if we can't continually attempt to improve. What I'm really trying to say is you should just go kill yourself, whoever you are, because you're not trying hard enough. And I am. I'm doing everything. You're doing nothing. I wash all the dishes. One thing about living alone is you got nobody to blame if some chores don't get done. Okay. And believe me, the cats let me know if I am slacking on taking care of their chores. One thing that I haven't done yet with these Gag Master strips, I haven't done a wash, and I think that would be something cool that I could do in a couple of future attempts. Like a gray, just a gray, watered down India ink wash. My initial idea for this was to have the traffic cop inside the beauty salon interacting with the ladies in some way. But then I realized, wow, how am I going to cram all that information into this tiny space here? So instead, we're trying another one of these strips where the actual words are in a block at the bottom. So what kind of a song could I create pertaining to a traffic cop and a beauty salon. Well, it's really going to have to tie into the actual words, I think. So let me get the word balloon set, or the descriptive narrative caption set, and then I can sort of figure that out post facto. One thing about this drawing board is that there's this sort of plastic barrier. This is plastic or rubber, and I can't glide my hand along when I'm making freehand straight lines. I don't know, is that an oxymoron, a freehand straight line? Anyway, but on the board upstairs in the attic studio, it's awesome. It's a wooden board, and my hand glides smoothly along that surface, and I can do relatively straight freehand lines all day long. So what we have here is basically a strip with a couple of ladies in a beauty salon, right? And the one lady's talking to the other. In reference to the traffic cop. Right, Gemma? Huh? Right. Try to create a minimal degree of depth here. With some gray tones. And this is where, it would be beneficial to have some kind of washes for these single panel gag strips, because you don't really need color as long as you have a way to sort of create some kind of depth, right? I think, methinks. Okay, so we're doing the time lapse video for this, which will go along with the song that I come up with. I'm going to have to utilize all the elements of the prompts, the three spin prompts of traffic cop, beauty salon, and deceiving expectation, which I'm still a little cloudy about what that means exactly, but I think I might have unintentionally satisfied that criteria as well. What are you doing? Huh? Gemma. What are you doing over there? I sometimes go in with my smaller Sharpie and I put little flares on some of the letters. It gives it kind of a more of a, I don't know, something I've always just sort of done. Not always, but I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood. Gemma, you're in the mood to sabotage as usual. Yes, you. I'm talking to you. You know who you are. There's a great website that I frequent, 1,001 fonts for free downloadable fonts that can be used on Windows and Mac and Linux computers. And every once in a while, I'll find a font that's kind of perfect for what I'm doing right now, which is a descriptive narrative as opposed to dialogue. I realized, so this is where, contrast comes into play. Contrast is less important for color comic books because you can let tone and color dictate where certain items are. But when you're dealing with a single panel, traditional style comic strip, contrast is essential for certain elements to stand out from other elements. So this will draw our eye to the police officer, the traffic cop, by making him dark, whereas the ladies are in the foreground and they're lighter. But because they're bigger, it's... So there we go. I think that's it. Now I just got to around these dadgum lectures. Well, that was a pretty good time frame. I've been averaging between 50 minutes and just over an hour for these Gag Master challenges. I think last night I was at 46 minutes. I've had a couple that were under 50 minutes, but for the most part, they're all like around an hour, roughly. But yeah, I would really love to hit a target time frame of a half an hour, which would be ridiculous. I'd be flying. It's possible, though, if you focus on just line drawings without getting sucked into one of my bad habits, which is getting too feathery with details and whatnot. And if you can just keep simple shapes and then be uber conscious of not necessarily the time that's passing, but uber conscious of your limitation and just go with bigger Sharpies and block in larger areas with black. So the song part will be fun, that I'll start working on immediately following this. And that'll take probably an hour and a half. I got to put on a fresh pot of coffee. I did take a little nappy poo tonight. I wasn't really mentally alert when I first sat down to do this, but I've kind of woken up during this process. So first one to make that copper crash a school bus is a real knockout. I really think that deceiving expectation, because the benefit of using a caption block or descriptive narrative as opposed to word balloons is your eye is going to first go to the image and then you're going to read what the lady's saying. So that's the benefit of having a clear image without the word balloons to distract. I forgot to put quotation marks though, but I think everybody will get that this is the lady talking and this one's just kind of smiling. All right, we're going to end this session. That was a good, clean, fun.